Problem 2.2 on page 41. We have a data table with gender and major. And what we need to do is break this into the various categories. We have accounting, computer information systems, and marketing as our three potential majors. And then we have gender for obviously male and female. And in today's world, we'd add a third category for perhaps other or prefer not to say, or I'm not exactly sure what the proper terminology is. But in this case, we just have the breakdown between gender and major. So in part A, you can see that we record 14 males who are taking accounting, 9 are taking computer information systems, and 2 are taking marketing. You can see the females are broken down into 6 for accounting, 6 for computer information systems, and 3 for marketing. We have a total of 25 males, 15 females, 20 accounting students, 15 computer students, and 5 marketing students for a total of 40. So those are in numeric form. What we're doing in part B is we're going to present them in percentages. So as far as the overall, so 14 out of 40 is 35%. Males taking accounting students represent 35% of all the students. Females taking accounting represents 6 divided by 40 is 15%. So 15% of all respondents are females taking accounting, so they're both. You also have 50% of the students are accountants or accounting students, 37.5 are computer students, and 12.5 are marketing. The school pays a great deal of attention to this, what students are in which majors, and even for information purposes, they'll also break it down by gender. I've had some classes who are very biased towards one. And by bias, I'm not talking about anything negative, but very skewed to one side. Either male-dominated, female-dominated, and it can very much depend on the school or the group of students that you have. Then you also can see that 62.5% are male and 37.5% are female. So you've got it broken down by major and you've got it broken down by gender. Now, in this particular case, what we're doing in the second table, so this table, it says that it's broken down by row. So what we're doing is making each row 100%. So of the males, 56% of males take accounting, 36% take computers, and 8% take marketing. You also have on the female category, of all females and only females, 40% are accounting students, 40% are computer students, and 20% are marketing. So if you met a female in the hallway, and these are the only 3 majors, 40% chance they're accounting, 40% chance they're computers, and only 20% chance that they are marketing. The bottom column, which is based on columns, so we're breaking this down to major. So the previous one was by gender. So the columns are the majors. 70% of accounting students are male, 30% are female. 60% of computer students are male, 40 female, and 40-60 for marketing for male, female. When I had worked at various schools, I've seen I could walk into one school, it only had 3 programs. It had electrical engineering, it had computer information systems, had business. If I walked into a class that was 90% male, it was the electrical engineering students. If it was about 80% male or 20% female, however you want to word it, that would be the computer science students. And it is fairly typical. In fact, usually it's slightly more females take business than males. But if it's about 50-50, that would be the business class. I could just tell when I'd walk down the hallways and I look in a classroom, oh yeah, all right. That's that particular, I could tell what of the 3 programs they were in. And I've had classes that were 100% males, mechanical engineering, for example. And I've had classes that are 40 students and there's only 2 men in them. And I've taken, those are evening classes I taught in accounting. And also last year I had a chance to teach some public relations students. And out of the 30 to 35 students, there were two guys and the rest were ladies, and or male and female, whatever, again, your terminology is these days. So that just gives you an idea. One of the things, by the way, that we use this for when my previous school was we tried to encourage more women to take the sciences, and that's actually a big trend in today's society. They call it STEAM, science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. Get more women into those types of professions, because engineering can pay quite well, and it can be a bit daunting if you have a class that is heavily skewed one way or the other. And one last little comment on it is I took a class at university that had 60 students. Very first day of class, I noticed 56 of them were guys and 4 of them were females. By the end of the first week, there was only 2 of the females left. They just didn't feel comfortable being in a room like that. It was actually a class in military history. So schools pay attention to that. What is, are we trying to find more men to go into nursing, for example, because that's a very female dominated career? Are we trying to get more women to become engineers? So this is where you would use this information.